CTV News at 6 with Hudson Mack.
Good evening. Thank you for being here. We begin this hour with the latest on the Saanich Daycare that has lost its license and questions about that. We first told you last night how the Vancouver Island Health Authority has shut down the Monkey Tree Daycare after a parent complained the owner's husband, who is charged with sexual offences against a child, was on the premises. That is a violation of the conditions imposed on the daycare following a police investigation. The question tonight is, why was the daycare allowed to be open after the man had been charged? CTV's Louise Hartland has the story.
Saanich Police escort two Vancouver Island Health Authority staff members to a home on Maplewood Road. VHA stripped the Monkey Tree Daycare of its license yesterday after a parent reported seeing the operator's husband on the property while children were present.
At that point, I'd lost confidence in the operator's ability to ensure that the children were basically safe and healthy.
On March 27th, the operator's husband, 60-year-old Douglas Ralph Page, was charged with one count of sexual interference of a person under 16 and a second charge of sexual assault.
The investigation really got rolling towards the end of January. Very quickly, our child abuse investigators were at the daycare conducting interviews, and in fact that led to the arrest of the accused at that time, and he was eventually released on some strict conditions by our investigators.
The conditions really required the accused to neither be on the premises or in the dwelling when the daycare was operating.
Conditions parents, police, and VHA, which regulates daycares, say Monkey Tree operator Celia Armstrong broke.
Why was the decision made to keep the daycare open after?
Well, first of all, the operator was not the person who was charged. The other issue was that if the person who is currently the accused in this situation stayed away from the setting, there was no risk to the children.
Not everyone feels that way. This parent considered putting his young son at the Monkey Tree Daycare.
Lots of scrutiny from governing bodies is important for daycares. I think that there has to be a system in place to protect children and to react quickly if something like that does raise a red flag.
And our investigators believe that they understand what's happened and believe that we're only dealing with the one particular victim. And they're comfortable in saying that. They've done a lot of work in speaking with all the other families that have attended this daycare, for a significant period of time.
No one was home when we knocked on the door today. The operator has a month to ask for reconsideration and try to convince the health authority it made the wrong decision. Dr. STANWICK says if the operator does not do that, he could suspend the license until the police investigation is complete.
Louise Hartland joins us now live with more. Now, Louise, VHA told us today it's going to make changes to the way that the public is able to access information on daycares as a result of this.
That's right, Hudson. Dr. Stanwick says this case showed VHA the importance of having information available to the public. So from now on, VHA will list any conditions a licensed facility has to abide by on its website. That includes everything from long-term care to daycare.
All right, Louise Hartland reporting. Louise, thanks.
Welcome.